What if the biggest difference between the wealthy and everyone else isn't income, education, or even opportunity, but simply the way they think about money? Most people spend their entire lives working hard, following the rules, and doing everything they were told to do. And yet, financial freedom always seems just out of reach. The wealthy, on the other hand, seem to build wealth almost effortlessly, not because they work harder, but because they think differently. In this video, I'm going to share 7 fundamental ways the rich think about money that most people never learn. These aren't secrets reserved for the elite. They're mindset shifts anyone can make, starting today. Stay until the end, because the last one completely changes how you see time and money forever. The first difference: the wealthy see money as a tool, not a goal. Most people treat money as the destination. They think, if I just had more money, everything would be fine. But wealthy people see money very differently. To them, money is simply a tool, like a hammer or a vehicle, that can be used to create more freedom, more opportunity, and more impact. This distinction matters enormously. When money is your goal, you stop once you have enough to feel comfortable. When money is a tool, you keep learning how to use it better. The wealthy are constantly asking, what can this money do for me? How can I make this money work so I don't have to? They think in terms of assets, returns, and leverage, not just income and spending. Shift your thinking from, I need more money, to, how do I make the money I have work harder? And everything changes. The second difference: the wealthy buy assets. Everyone else buys liabilities. This is one of the most powerful ideas in personal finance, made famous by Robert Kiyosaki in Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And it's devastatingly simple. An asset puts money into your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. A rental property that generates monthly income is an asset. A car with monthly payments that depreciates every year is a liability. A stock portfolio paying dividends is an asset. An expensive watch that sits in a drawer is a liability. The wealthy relentlessly focus on accumulating assets, things that generate income or grow in value over time. The average person relentlessly accumulates liabilities, things that feel good now but cost money month after month. Every time you spend money, ask yourself, is this an asset or a liability? That one question alone will transform your financial decisions. The third difference: the wealthy are comfortable being uncomfortable with risk. The average person is terrified of financial risk. They keep money in savings accounts, avoid the stock market, and never start a business. Because what if it goes wrong? The wealthy understand something different. They know that avoiding risk entirely is itself the biggest risk. Because playing it safe means your money barely grows, inflation slowly destroys your purchasing power, and you never build the kind of wealth that creates real freedom. This doesn't mean wealthy people are reckless. They're not. They calculate risk carefully, they educate themselves before investing, and they diversify so no single loss can destroy them. But they act despite uncertainty. They understand that every meaningful financial reward in life comes with some level of risk, and that the key is not to avoid risk, but to manage it intelligently. Start getting comfortable with calculated risk. Read, learn, start small, but start. The fourth difference: the wealthy pay themselves first and invest the difference. We covered this briefly in our last video, but it goes deeper than just saving money. Wealthy people have a system. The moment income arrives, a fixed percentage goes straight into investments, before bills, before spending, before anything else. This is non-negotiable for them, the same way rent is non-negotiable for most people. And crucially, they don't invest what's left over. They invest first and live on what remains. Over decades, this discipline compounds into extraordinary wealth. A person who invests $500 a month consistently from age 25, earning a 7% annual return, will have over $1.3 million by age 65. The same person who waits until 35 to start ends up with just $600,000, less than half, from investing the same amount. The system matters more than the amount. Build the habit first, increase the amount later. The fifth difference: the wealthy never stop learning about money. Here is something striking. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest people in human history, spends approximately 80% of his working day reading and learning. Not managing, not attending meetings, reading. The average person spends almost zero time deliberately learning about personal finance, investing, or wealth creation. They went to school, got a job, and assumed their financial education was complete. The wealthy treat financial education as a lifelong investment. They read books, study markets, learn from mentors, and constantly update their understanding of how money works. And the return on this investment is extraordinary. One good book, one good idea, one strategy learned at the right moment can be worth tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars over a lifetime. This very video is part of your financial education. Keep going. Read one finance book this month. The knowledge compounds just like money does. The sixth difference: the wealthy think long-term while everyone else thinks short-term. This might be the single most important mindset difference of all. The average person makes financial decisions based on how they feel right now. They spend money today for immediate gratification. They avoid investments because they want results immediately. They quit when something doesn't work in the first few months. The wealthy think in decades, not days. They plant trees knowing they won't sit in the shade for years. They make investment decisions based on where something will be in 10 or 20 years, not where it is today. This long-term thinking changes everything. It makes short-term market crashes irrelevant. It makes lifestyle inflation less tempting. It makes consistent investing feel worth it even when you can't see the results yet. Ask yourself this regularly: will this decision help or hurt my financial life in 10 years? That one question alone will eliminate most bad financial decisions before you make them. The seventh difference, the one that changes everything: the wealthy understand that time is their most valuable asset, not money. Most people think wealthy people value money above everything, but the truth is the opposite. The truly wealthy obsessively protect their time, because they understand that time is the one resource you can never earn back. This is why wealthy people delegate tasks, hire help, automate processes, and build systems. Not because they're lazy, but because they know that every hour spent on a low-value task is an hour not spent on building wealth, relationships, or impact. They also understand the relationship between time and compound interest on a deeply personal level. Every year you delay investing is a year of compounding you can never recover. Every year you spend trading your time for money, without building assets, is a year that could have been used to build something that pays you forever. Time is not money. Time is more valuable than money, because money lost can be earned back. Time lost is gone forever. Start treating your time like the priceless resource it is, and start building things today that will pay you tomorrow. So there you have it. 7 ways the wealthy think about money that most people never learn. To recap: money is a tool, not a goal. Buy assets, not liabilities. Get comfortable with calculated risk. Pay yourself first. Never stop learning. Think long-term. And protect your time above everything else. You don't need to adopt all 7 of these mindsets overnight. Pick one. Focus on it for the next 30 days. Then add another. Small shifts in thinking, compounded over time, create extraordinary financial results. If this video gave you a new way of thinking about money, please hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who need this. Subscribe to Wealth Decoded for a new video every week. Practical, honest money advice with no fluff, and drop a comment below. Which of these 7 mindsets do you think is the most important? I read every single one. See you next Wednesday.